Brenda, how are you doing today?
Good.
Good. So what brings you in?
So I find myself not eating enough throughout the day, and especially like not getting like enough protein.
So how long has this been going on for?
It's usually well, it's because usually like I don't have enough time to like make breakfast in the morning. So like when the semester starts getting busier, I like have trouble like having enough time to wake up early enough to like make something to eat, and then so I don't end up eating till like 1 or 2 p.m.
Okay. Well, how important is it for you to eat more protein or eating breakfast in the morning?
It's very important to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it helps like improve your quality of your day, like when you eat breakfast in the morning?
Because if not, because I feel like then I like eventually get hungry after my first class, and then I have like classes all day, so then all like I'm thinking about is food.
Food, yeah. Do you think that you, like if you're stressed, like when it gets busier in the semester, do you think that plays a role in like why you don't eat? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, do you think how stressful is your day?
I think it probably like I would say like a 4,
Mm-hmm.
but that's only because like I get stressed, and so then I kind of like start doing all my like assignments, but then like I end up like not getting enough sleep, so then in the morning like instead of getting up earlier, I get up like later, like barely enough time to like get ready and get out the door.
So what would you like to work on today?
I would like to work on like ideas on maybe like prepping breakfast the night before,
Okay.
so that way in the morning like I just warm it up and like take it with me.
Okay, so how confident are you that you can start like incorporating more protein and like breakfast in the morning next week?
Well, for next week, I don't know. I'm probably about like a 7.
Okay, so you're still pretty confident. You could do it. So you said you're waking up late, right? Have you tried like going to bed earlier to make sure that you have enough time to make breakfast in the morning?
I do. It's just like on those days where I have like a ton of assignments due on the same day, and it's not that like I let them pile up, but they end up piling up eventually. So I just like, it's just mostly on those days where I like don't get enough sleep to like wake up in the morning and have breakfast.
So have you tried in the past to like make it easier for you to eat breakfast in the morning?
Well, I've tried cooking, and that doesn't work because then it takes like at least like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So I've tried like making like oatmeal and like bringing it with me, or like bringing like a banana or like some kind of snack. It's just that I don't bring enough snacks.
Got it. So how about you try like overnight oats? Because you said you like oatmeal, right? So overnight oats is something that you can make the night before, and you said that you wanted to try doing that, and that could help with increasing your protein, because you could add like peanut butter or like chia seeds. Those have protein as well. You could add that to your like overnight oats, and then you just bring that with you. You don't even have to heat it up, and you can bring that easily on the go in like a little Tupperware.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can work on doing that. And then have you thought about like on your way to class, like maybe bringing a protein bar or some other type of snack that you could bring to class that's easy?
I do. It's just like sometimes like when I do go grocery shopping, I just buy like the essentials and not like protein bars and stuff.
Okay.
Because I forget.
So how about like when you do go grocery shopping, so you grocery shop by yourself? Yeah, so maybe you can like find ideas that have like protein bars. You can get like 15 to 20 grams of protein in like just one like granola bar or something like that, and that would maybe make it easier on you, because then you get both your protein and your breakfast in for that morning.
Yeah.
So I know you want to work on eating more protein, but you said you don't really like meat, is that correct?
No, and I don't like eggs either, which makes breakfast like really difficult, because like I've tried it for like a week where I was like, okay, like I'll make myself 2 eggs and like some turkey bacon and like a piece of toast. But then after that I was like, nope, I'm tired of this.
Got it. So have you thought about like some other meat alternatives?
Yeah, sometimes I buy like alternative meat, like ground meat, like crumbles or like patties and stuff.
Yeah. So does that make it easier for you to get your protein in?
Yeah, it does make it easier, like once like it's lunch or like dinner. It's just for breakfast, for some reason I don't like to have meat or eggs. So then it's like the breakfast part that like throws off the rest of my day.
Are you hungry in the morning?
Yeah, I wake up like semi-hungry, but usually I'm just like in a rush, so I just like run out the door.
So maybe if you, like when you're getting ready, you could just heat something up quickly in the microwave, like brushing your teeth, heat something up in the microwave, and then you can grab it on the way out, just because that's like super simple. And there's like, I know there's like, what's it called, tofu, like breakfast scramble things, and that might make it easier so that you're still getting in like your breakfast.
So what like do you usually eat for breakfast? Like what's your go-to?
Okay, well I could tell you what I eat, but do you think that's gonna help you make it easier on yourself to make a decision to eat in the morning?
I feel like if I could just have like ideas, because like in my mind I have like this idea that like for breakfast people eat like eggs, and that's how like you get your protein, but like I don't like eggs.
Okay, well so I usually eat like protein or not protein, oatmeal with protein in it, or I'll have like a smoothie because that's easy to make and you just throw it all together, and you can have like a scoop of protein powder in that, because I'm not really a big egg person either. So it's definitely hard for me to eat eggs, but what about meat don't you like?
It's just like it's not necessarily like, okay, it's kind of weird. So I get tired of chewing it.
Okay.
So I don't get full. It's just I get tired of chewing it because it takes like longer to chew than like rice or like potatoes or like veggies. So I like just don't end up finishing it. I just kind of like leave it there because I'm like, okay, like it's not that I'm full. It's just I'm just like, okay, like I'm done chewing. Like I'm tired of like the process of eating.
Okay, that's interesting. So what about eggs don't you like?
It's the texture. It's mostly the yolk. I can eat them scrambled or over hard if I like cover them with like salsa or something that has like a like very like strong flavor that overpowers the egg flavor.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just the yolk. It's the texture, and like I can't do it. Like I don't know how people like dip their bread in it and like.
How about if you just do like egg whites? Is that better for you, or just no eggs?
Yeah, it's okay. Usually I'll do like half and half. Like I'll do like 1 egg and then like some egg whites in there. But it's just like finding the time to like cook the eggs in the morning.
Okay. So do you like hard-boiled eggs?
Yeah, that I can.
You can eat hard-boiled eggs. So I know that they have like pre-made hard-boiled eggs at the grocery store. So maybe that might be easy, and you could just take those on the go too, because you said that it's easier for you to just grab something. So that might be something that you could do.
Okay.
Do you think that you could do that in the next week?
I think so. I think either that or like the protein bars I can do within like the next week. I think that's possible.
Okay, that's good. A morning person? Do you struggle waking up in the morning, or?
So I used to be a morning person, but then now that I'm like in college, I struggle. I like want to be in my bed for as long as possible. Like I literally will snooze my alarm like every 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm like, oh shit, okay, now I really have to get up.
Got it. Yeah, it is definitely a challenge to get up early in the morning. How about, do you drink coffee? Does that help you like get your morning started? Or
it does. I prefer coffee over tea. But I think it's just like having, because I don't have it like brewed. So like if I do get coffee, it's like on my way to school.
Okay. Do you have a coffee maker at home?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah? Do you think that maybe if you drink coffee in the morning, it would help you like get your day started?
Yeah, I think it would. I think mostly why I avoid drinking coffee is because it kind of like suppresses my appetite a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So then I like would be like, okay, like I have this coffee and then like forget to like grab
Eat.
the food. Yeah.
Mhm. That makes sense. So has this been something that like just started where you don't want to eat breakfast, or have you always dealt with not wanting to eat breakfast in the morning, like since you were in high school, or is this just something that started when you were in college?
It's just something that started more recently.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like because in high school, like I always got up like without an issue, like first alarm, like up and ready.
Yeah.
I think that's just because I had like more energy and I was like less stressed out.
Mm-hmm.
So and also because I lived at home, so it's like I already had like I didn't have to worry about going grocery shopping.
Yeah.
Like now it's like, oh shit, I forgot to go grocery shopping. I don't have food at home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you think that it would make it easier if you went like grocery shopping more frequently, and that
Yeah.
would make it so that you would have like food at home to eat?
Yeah, because I always have like because I usually go to Costco, so I'll get like that big like 2-bag thing of like quick oats or
Mhm.
whatever. So I usually always have oatmeal like lying around and
Mhm.
like powdered peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
And so like that's why like usually like oatmeal is like ready to go, so I just like grab it.
Yeah.
But that's only like I only do that like maybe like twice a week when I have time to actually like prepare it, put it in the microwave, and like take it out. 'Cause
Mhm.
yeah,
Do you think that maybe if you like woke up a little earlier, you would be able to have more time to like eat breakfast, or is it too much of a struggle to wake up early?
it's too much of a struggle to wake up early. I could tell myself that I can do it,
Mm-hmm.
but I know myself well enough that when the time comes, I'd rather get those extra 5 to 10 minutes of sleep
Got it.
than
Waking up early.
Yeah.
Do you have class early in the morning?
Yeah, my first class, Monday and Wednesday, is at 9 a.m. So those are usually the days where I skip breakfast.
Oh, okay. How about if you woke up like maybe 10 minutes earlier, and that would make like give you a little bit more time just to like even make your oatmeal? Like, do you think that you would be able to start doing that next week?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I could, yeah, I think that's possible.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you that you could do that?
Probably like an 8, maybe like an 8.
Oh, okay. That's good. So maybe for next week, let's have you work on getting up like 10 minutes early just to like prepare your breakfast, or grabbing like a protein bar on your way to class so that you are still getting in your breakfast and you're getting in protein early in the morning.
Okay.
Good. Well, let's see how you do next week and when we meet for your next session.
Thank